Hi everybody, welcome to Music Moves for Piano, Book 3, Unit 9A. We're going to start by moving in duple meter. Do, day, do, chant macro beats on do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, micro beats on do day. Do, day, do, day, do, day, do, day. You chant macro beats, I chant micro beats. Do, day, do, day, do, day. Switch. Do, 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 do. Echo me, please. Ba, 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 ba. Day, do today, do. Ba, 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 ba. Do, day, do today, to do, day to do. All right, go ahead, we're gonna do the layering. So move with your feet to the macro beats. Move with your hands to the micro beats. And then I'd like for you to chant 2 rhythm patterns. And ready, chant. 1, 2. I'm going to sing Yankee Doodle. Bum, 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 bum. Would you do a dance for 2 hands while I sing? Bum bum ba ba bum bum ba ba bum bum ba 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 bum 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 ba ba bum bum ba 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 bum 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 ba bum. I'm going to sing Honeybee. Can you please move lightly like you're a bee buzzing through flowers? So me do ti do. Keep your toes glued, but move your heels. Bum bum bum. We're going to do some rhythm patterns in duple meter. Go ahead and move with me, please. Do, day, do, echo me. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. 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 Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Now we're going to go ahead and come to the keyboard. So pull the bench back, get yourself set up, sit nice and tall. And we're looking at page 29. This is the first page in Unit 9. We're looking at the keyboard geography and technique. This week, we're just going to look at number 1. There's a lot of stuff in number 1. So for number 1, you're going to review the F major scale, tonic, dominant, tonic, melodic cadence, and tonic arpeggio, the D minor tonic, dominant, tonic, melodic cadence, and tonic arpeggio, then the tonic, dominant, tonic arpeggios, and the tonic, subdominant, tonic, melodic cadence when F is do and D is la. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of stuff. So, go ahead and play right now the F major scale, tonic, dominant, tonic, melodic cadence, and tonic arpeggio. Play those in F major. Now let's play in D minor, the tonic, dominant, tonic, melodic cadence, and tonic arpeggio. Now let's review the tonic, dominant, tonic arpeggios. That's the do, do, dominant chord, in F major and D minor. Go ahead and play those. And then the tonic, subdominant tonic, melodic cadence. That's, and if you're singing syllables also, do, mi, so, la, fa, do, mi, so, do, and la, do, mi, fa, re, la, do, mi, la. So go ahead and play and sing, if you can, both of those. So that's the keyboard geography and technique for today. Let me check and see if there are other things that we're doing. Nope, that's all for keyboard geography and technique. So we're going to look at the exploration, creativity, improvisation. We're looking over here at the left side of the page. We're going to do both of these improvisation activities on this side. Improvise a sound idea that moves at a walking speed. First, audiate the meter and one rhythm pattern. And then improvise a melody using two major triads that are next to each other. So again, when we're doing these improvisation activities, we're trying to think of repetition, contrast, and variation, or some combination of those things. So some sound idea that moves at a walking speed. All I can think of are these beautiful leaves blowing through these trees. Hee 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 hee. All right, Stacy, I'm going to improvise about you. She's very excited to say hello. This must be the time of day when it's like, I want you to pet me right now. This is the time. Okay, okay. All right, so Stacy's sauntering along. Do to do day do day do. Do to do day do day do. Do to do day do day do. So I ended up using the rhythm pattern 4 times. I did repetition. I played that same thing that I was just coming up with as I played. I played that 3 times in a row. The 3rd time got a little bit quieter and then ended a little bit differently. So that mostly used repetition. There was a little bit of contrast with the dynamics, and then we had a little bit of variation right at the end. And this is a great way to use repetition and variation. Yes, meow, meow, is to do an idea, see if you can repeat it, play it 2 or 3 times, and whatever your last time is, change the idea to make it sound a little bit more final. I just didn't think that this sounded quite final enough, so a little more final. Let's see, what sounds like, would sound even more final. So you can figure out what you want to do as you play. So go ahead and think of a sound idea first, then come up with the meter and the rhythm pattern that you want to use, and then think about these composition techniques: repetition, contrast, and or variation. Don't you think that hand is there for you? And then the second thing is improvise a melody using 2 major triads next to each other. So this one can be, they can be major triads that are a half step apart, like F to F sharp. It could be F to G. You can decide what next to each other means exactly. So do to do day do day do. Probably as you improvise, when you have 2 major triads like that, one of them is going to sound more to you like the tonic. So it'll sound more finished than if you end on whichever one it is that sounds like tonic to you. So it could, in that case, it could have been either one of those things. So you can decide what sounds like tonic and end there. So go ahead and do an improvisation with a melody using two major triads next to each other. Then we're moving right along. This unit is just going by so quickly. So we're looking at some review now. We're reviewing in Unit 8, and I think this is the reason I wanted to cut some things out of the A part, is because we're reviewing all of these keyboard skills from Unit 8. So we have the tonic, subdominant tonic, when Do is F, and when La is D. You've already done the melodic cadence. We just did that just now. So the other thing to review is the arpeggios. Now, looking at these pages, what I'd like for you to add for the melodic cadences, add separated and connected style and sing the syllables. So I just sang those. Make sure you go ahead and sing those this week and right now when you play. And then for the arpeggios, add connected style. Oops. What happens when you don't think before you start? It's like, wait, where am I? I don't know what I'm doing. So it helps to think before you play. All right, so go ahead and practice those now. The melodic cadence and arpeggio, tonic, subdominant tonic in F major and D minor. Make sure you mark down the new things that you added, and then we are also reviewing all of the major cadences. So playing all the major triads, however you decide to get to all the major triads. Then major tonic and dominant. The tonic, dominant, tonic arpeggios built on every triad. The tonic, subdominant tonic arpeggios built on every triad. And the tonic, subdominant, dominant tonic arpeggios built on every triad. This takes a while to do. So go ahead and choose. I'm going to give you a couple, and you just go ahead and pause. Take as long as you need to do these. So for the tonic, dominant tonic arpeggios, would you play that right now in F sharp major? So F sharp is Do. Can you play your tonic, dominant tonic arpeggios? It sounds like this. And I could go up or down for So. Here's So. Could also go either way is fine. Can you play tonic, subdominant tonic arpeggios when E flat is Do? These you may find more useful to go up to Fa. Do, Re, Mi, Fa. Remember, Mi and Fa are right next to each other. You could also go down, but you want to think where Fa is first, like I didn't do a moment ago. And then let's play the tonic, subdominant, dominant tonic arpeggios when G flat. No, we just did F sharp, so let's not do G flat. That's silly. Let's do A flat. Just trying to get you up on the black keys here. So that's, you have to find your tonic. And then Mi, Fa, So, Do. And again, if you know where Fa is, then you can go down. Totally fine. So that's just a little tidbit to do right now. But this week, go ahead and practice all of those in all 12 keys. So you can do the same thing now as you did in the last video, probably a couple of weeks ago, which is you can do the tonic and dominant arpeggios one day, the tonic and subdominant arpeggios another day, tonic, subdominant, dominant, tonic another day, and kind of cycle through them that way. just want this to become as easy as possible to be able to do. So that's another thing that you're reviewing. Then in Unit 7, we're going to review honeybee. And what we're doing today is we're going to put honeybee in a new tonality and in a new meter. Do is G. Major tonality, melody starts on so, and I just sang this today. So do, day, do, play with me. So put this in a new tonality. So go ahead and play this in minor tonality. So if you're playing it, for example, in E minor, you're going to need to find line B for the tonic, C and B for the dominant. And that should be good. So go ahead and try honeybee in E minor. You can also go back and play it in any other minor tonality. And then new meter. This one is there are a couple of ways that you could put this in triple meter. So the original is do, day, do, to, day, to, do. So you could do it this way. Do, da, dee, do, here I go. Another thing you could do, so that's if you have this basically the same triple meter macro beat as you had for duple meter macro beat. You could also do a faster triple, and you could think your original micro beats are the macro beat. So do, da, do, here I go. More trouble than it's worth, but when you go, so maybe think the first way. That might be easier. Da-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum. And that way, you really have some options. So the rhythm I was doing there for all of these was do-ta-da-dee. So do-ta-da-dee, do-ta-da-dee. You could also do, no, don't do do-da-ta-dee, nope. Do da dee ta do da dee ta do da dee ta do da dee ta. That would work as well. So probably one of those two is going to be your easiest way. So go ahead and try some different things or figure out what makes most sense to you to play honeybee in triple meter. That's it for the review today. So I'm going to go ahead and play Love Somebody. This is our new keyboard piece for the day. So go ahead and move to macro beats. Decide if this is moving in duple or triple. So this is duple. Do, day, do, day, do. Is the tonality major or minor? Bum, 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 bum. It's in major tonality. Can you audiate and then sing the resting tone? Do. Go ahead and echo these rhythm patterns, please. After you imitate the rhythm pattern, then go ahead and label the function of the rhythm pattern. Do, day, do, echo me, please. Do, day, do, ta, do, day, do. Do, day, do, ta, do, day, do. So that pattern is division elongation because of our do-ta. How about the next pattern? Here I go. Do, day, do, ta, day, ta, do, day, do. Do, day, do, ta, day, ta, do, day, do. And that rhythm pattern is division. Go ahead and concentrate on the rhythm patterns of the 4 parts of this song. There are 4 parts. So just think about how the rhythm patterns work for this song. I'm going to sing it. Sorry. Bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba 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 bum bum bum. So that first rhythm pattern, do day do ta do day do, happened 3 times in a row. This is different than how our rhythm patterns often behave in these songs. So 3 times in a row and then a different rhythm pattern at the end. Actually, that's more like the repetition and variation that we talked about earlier for the improv activity. I did the same thing 3 times and then the 4th time I changed it. Though that one began the same, this one begins somewhat differently, the last one. Go ahead and echo these tonal patterns from this song. So, mi, do, ti, do, mi, so. Do, mi, so, re, mi, re, do, mi, re, do. Go ahead and think about where those tonal patterns happen in the song. So we're listening first for, I think I'm getting a little sharp, do, mi, so. Listen for that in the song. Bum, bum, ba, bum, 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 ba, bum, 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 ba, bum, 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 ba, 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 bum, bum, bum. So notice that that pattern begins our first 3 parts of the song. Do, mi, so, bum, bum, bum. Do, mi, so, bum, bum, bum. Do, mi, so, bum, bum, bum. Now, think about the syllable that ends each phrase. What's the end of our first phrase, end of the second, end of the third, and end of the fourth? Bum, bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. That one's fa. Do, mi, so, re, mi, fa. So first one ends here. Bum, bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Do, mi, so, fa, mi, re. So fa, then re. Here's the third one. Bum, bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. There's fa again. Bum, bum, ba, 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 bum, bum, bum. Ends on do. So notice that the first, second, and third phrases all end on dominant chord tones. Fa, re, fa, and then do. So go ahead and sing the song. Use fingers to demonstrate what you think the tonic and dominant chord changes are going to be. I'm going to show with my hands, but if you want to try and think through it yourself without external feedback, then you could just sing the song with your eyes closed and you don't have to look. Bum, 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 sing with me. Bum, bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, ba, 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 bum, bum, bum. So I'll be interested to see. Yes, that's what I was just thinking. So I'm going to go ahead and just play these chord changes now while we sing. Let's see, let's do do, do, so, do. Just sing with me, move these again, and listen to how that sounds. Bum, 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 sing with me. Bum, bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, ba, bum. and come to the keyboard if you're not here already. Turn to Love Somebody, which is on page 30 in Unit 9. Take a look at the music information box. This song is in duple meter. It's in major tonality. Do is C, and the melody starts on Do. Go ahead and sit in the middle of the keys you're going to use. You're going to need your middle C pentascale for the melody. And we're going to play our C major tonic, dominant, tonic arpeggios to establish keyality and tonality. Do, 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 so, do. Let's go ahead and play and sing tonal patterns from the song. Do, mi, so. So, re. And then mi, re, do. Let's chant the rhythm pattern for the first phrase and then go ahead and play it. So do, day, do, ta, do, day, do. Ready, play. Go ahead and pause and practice that if you need to. Chant it and then play. Do, day, do, ta, do, day, do. Now let's do the ending phrase. We're going to skip the two phrases in the middle. Starts on me. Do, day, do, ta, day, ta, do, day, do. Go ahead and pause if you need to. Chant, then play. Do, day, do, ta, day, ta, do, day, do. So for the ending phrase, that tonal pattern, if you're having trouble, is mi, re, do, mi, re, re, do, do, do. Let's play the whole song. Do, day, do, play with me. Play the chord changes. We just talked about these. Do, day, do, play the melody. Go ahead and play those chord changes while I play again. I'm going to do both parts. I'm doing do, so is below, and then do. Bum, 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 play the changes. Okay, the accompaniment part is a little bit different than that. It's pretty neat. It makes use of some interesting contrary motion with what the melody is doing. So it's going to move in the opposite direction. It starts on mi. So almost every time you have the tonic chord, it's on mi. Just listen to what these sound like together, then we'll break it down. Nice part that goes along with what the melody is doing. So here's what the accompaniment sounds like by itself. So let's actually start with that very last phrase. At the very ending, When the right hand is, the tonal pattern is mi, re, do. The left hand pattern is sol, fa, mi. So beautiful. Go ahead and play just that ending, hands together. And then let's look at the very first phrase. So left hand starts on mi, and then when the right hand goes re, mi, fa, the left hand goes fa, mi, re. You go the opposite direction. Which is going to feel great because both hands are doing the same fingering on that part. Pointer, middle, ring. So go ahead and play that first pattern, hands together, first phrase. Now let's try the second phrase. It's the opposite direction. Fa, mi, re, the melody, re, mi, fa. Third phrase is the same as the first one. Go ahead and try the whole thing. And if you can't play hands together, just play the accompaniment. I'll play both parts. And then you can go ahead and pause this and practice as needed. Do, day, do, play at least this part with me. So be sure to mark the melody in this hand. Go ahead and play also the melody in the other hand. So mark the melody in both hands. Try the accompaniment. And if you can do hands together, go ahead and mark that. If not, we'll come back and that'll be an assignment in Unit 9B. So if you can't do hands together, don't worry about it. We'll pick that up later. So to recap, here are your assignments for today. So number 1, Pattern CD track 25. You have a new pattern CD track. And audio tracks 17 to 18. That's the song to sing and love somebody. So that's number 1. Pattern CD track 25 and audio CD tracks 17 to 18. Number 2, keyboard skills, page 29, left side page, number 1. Assignment 3, improv, page 29, left side, numbers 1 and 2. Number 4, review book 3, units 7 and 8. Make sure in unit 8, you're reviewing page 26, your keyboard skills, major cadences. Make sure you've got that in there. Assignment number 5 is love somebody, which is on page 30. And number 6, Jingle Bells Project. On page 63, go ahead and do project 5. Let's look at that together. So what this one does is it ties together the root harmony. Page 63. So page 63, play the root harmony 1, 2, 4, and 5 in every major keyality. So the root harmony by itself. So just the root harmony by itself. You can sing the melody while you do it. That may be helpful, or you can audiate the melody. Then play Jingle Bells in different major keyalities with the root harmony accompaniment. So you're going to play the root harmony in every key, all 12 keys. You're going to play hands together in just a few that you choose, so you don't have to play hands together in every key. If that's too much to do for this portion of the unit, you can finish this up next time. So try at least some keyalities with the root harmony, and then see if you can grab the rest of them next time, if that's a little bit too much to do for now. All right, thank you very much for joining me for Music Moves for Piano Book 3, Unit 9A, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.